Hey everyone, and a huge welcome to our channel. Today, we're bringing you a really fascinating explainer that tackles a massive frustration almost all of us have to deal with at some point. We're talking about conquering dental plaque and tartar. We're going to break down exactly what's happening inside your mouth on a microscopic level, and more importantly, we're going to share a highly effective, totally science-backed home remedy to finally get rid of that stubborn buildup.
It's so great to have you here learning with us today. Let's just kick things off with a highly relatable question, one you've probably asked yourself while staring into the bathroom mirror. Why does tartar keep coming back even if you brush religiously? I mean, you brush, you floss, you go to the dentist for those painful scraping sessions, and yet that hardened tartar always seems to return. Well, the answer isn't that you're just bad at brushing. The real answer lies in understanding the highly intelligent, microscopic battle happening inside your mouth every single day. So, here's our roadmap for today's explainer. 1. The hidden dental enemy. 2. Inside the calcium houses. 3. The ultimate DIY mouthwash. 4. Why this remedy works. And finally, 5. Bonus defenders for teeth.
All right, section 1, the hidden dental enemy.
To actually defeat tartar, we first have to understand the microscopic villains causing it in the first place, and it all comes down to something called a biofilm. You see, the bacteria living in your mouth are incredibly smart and adaptable. To protect themselves from your body's immune system, and even from any antibiotics you might take, they build physical shields around themselves. Think of these biofilms as tiny little calcium houses or like microscopic bunkers. Inside these biofilms, the bacteria are perfectly safe. It's a pretty brilliant survival mechanism. By living inside these structures, they become virtually invisible to our natural defenses, which allows them to happily live out their lives right on the surface of your teeth.
Get this, a staggering 95% of all bacteria live inside biofilms. They aren't just in our bodies, they're literally everywhere in the outside world too. If you've ever walked down to a river, reached into the water, and picked up a rock only to find it covered in a slimy, slippery coating, well, guess what? You've just touched a massive biofilm. These bacteria colonies thrive wherever there's water. And what does that mean for us? It means the constant moisture in your mouth, your saliva, is the absolute prime real estate for them to set up camp and build these colonies.
Moving right along, section 2, inside the calcium houses. The cellular science taking place right on your enamel is just fascinating. When there's an overabundance of these biofilms in your mouth, the bacteria inside them start producing massive amounts of acid. This drastically lowers the pH level in your mouth. When that pH level drops below 3.5, you enter a highly acidic state. And here is the truly damaging part. This acidity triggers decalcification. The acid literally pulls calcium straight out of your teeth and bones, leaching it into your system. Why? So the bacteria can steal that exact calcium to build even more of their housing structures. It's crazy. This constant theft of calcium is exactly what leads to cavities, bleeding gums, and that rock-hard tartar. Conversely, an alkaline state neutralizes this acid, which completely stops the decalcification process and keeps your enamel strong.
So the absolutely crucial point here is recognizing how we might be helping these villains without even realizing it. Eating too much sugar or having constantly disturbed blood sugar levels is basically like rolling out the red carpet for these bacteria. Sugar is their absolute favorite food. By consuming excess sugar, you are actively creating a hospitable, perfect environment for them to thrive. You feed them, and in return, they produce even more acid, which just accelerates that dangerous decalcification cycle. Okay, let's dive into this. Section 3, the ultimate DIY mouthwash.
We are going to completely disrupt that acidic environment with this incredibly simple 4-step home remedy. Step 1, take between 1/8 to 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. That's also known as sodium bicarbonate. Step 2, add 1/4 teaspoon of 3% hydrogen peroxide. This is just that standard brown bottle solution you can pick up at literally any local pharmacy. Step 3, mix these two ingredients thoroughly into half a cup of water. And finally, step 4, after your normal routine of brushing your teeth, use this mixture as a mouthwash. Swish it around in your mouth for 30 full seconds and then spit it out. With regular, daily use, this simple routine will stop tartar from building up, bring the natural shine back to your teeth, and completely cure bad breath.
Section 4, why this remedy works. Let's break down exactly what these everyday superheroes are doing once they enter your mouth. First off, the baking soda drastically increases the pH level, turning it alkaline. This immediately neutralizes the harmful acid and physically breaks apart those bacterial colonies.
Next, the 3% hydrogen peroxide acts as a phenomenal destroyer of biofilms and a powerful antifungal, which is especially effective against candida. But here is the most mind-blowing detail of the whole explainer. Both baking soda and hydrogen peroxide already naturally exist in human saliva. Yeah, you heard that right. Your cells actually use these exact major compounds every single day to kill bacteria naturally. So by using this mouthwash, you're simply introducing a slightly larger, targeted quantity of the very same defense mechanisms your body already produces. Because it perfectly mimics your body's own natural defense system, it is incredibly safe and has virtually no side effects.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is Section 5, Bonus Defenders for Teeth. So look at how cheap and accessible these extra defenders are. If you like to chew gum to help with bad breath, switch to xylitol gum. Xylitol has incredible antibiofilm properties that actually prevent bacteria from sticking to your teeth in the first place. Next, consider using clove or oregano oil, both of which are powerful natural antimicrobials. Another amazing option is rosemary. This is an incredibly cheap and easily accessible herb that packs a serious antimicrobial punch. And finally, make sure to include turmeric and cinnamon in your meals. Turmeric contains a potent phytonutrient called curcumin, which offers amazing systemic health benefits. It helps protect against diabetic nephropathy and significantly reduces the bodily complications caused by excess sugar. Now, if you really want to take your dental health to the next tier, you absolutely need to understand vitamin K2. There's a deeply crucial connection between vitamin K2 and vitamin D3. Together, they are the ultimate biological duo for stopping decalcification. They basically act as traffic directors, ensuring that calcium stays firmly locked inside your teeth and bones, pulling it out of the soft tissues and keeping it completely out of your general system, where bacteria would otherwise steal it to build their calcium houses. We are actually going to be doing a full dedicated explainer just on vitamin K2 very soon, so you definitely won't want to miss that. So this brings us to our final provocative thought for today. Are you accidentally feeding your mouth's invisible villains with too much sugar? Or are you ready to go to the kitchen and mix up your ultimate DIY defender today? It's truly amazing how a little bit of biological understanding plus some basic household ingredients can completely transform your dental health. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Be sure to subscribe to the channel right now so you don't miss our upcoming deep dive into the magic of vitamin K2, and I will see you in the next one. Keep smiling and keep learning.